Hello guys, welcome to the stream. This is what I watched last month in April. Couldn't watch a lot many things. I'll talk about why is that, but if you check the description, I have seen 8 movies and 1 TV show in the whole month, and some of them what I'm talking about I saw in the first 5 days of May, so I just included that here. But hopefully in May I'll try to watch a lot many things, but you can let me know in the chat and the comments what you all watched, and after the stream there will be timestamps so you can jump on whatever film I'm talking about and we can discuss that. And yeah, thank you for telling me. Gokul, Gopal Krishnan, Jackson, Non Fenalo Moloi. Cool. All good. Hit that like button, guys. Let me know what you all watched last month. Anything big, anything surprising, really good, or really bad. You can let me know all that. April was quiet, right? Not many big films released. Nothing much happened. I guess like Viduthalai released, but not here. Apart from that, nothing major came out, right? PS1 at the end of the month, PS2, sorry. But other than that, nothing much came out. You can let me know, and we'll discuss, start talking about. Watch 2018, guys. I'm going to talk about it. Okay, you have asked only, so let's talk about it. 2018 is released. It's out with subtitles. It's confirmed, but it's like almost 40 kilometers from here. And it's not that I've done that before. I've gone 40 kilometers to watch Drishyam 2. So it's not that I cannot do it, but that time it was a morning show or a day show. So it's easy to go there in the day, watch the film and come back by the evening. But the only show of 2018 is at 6:50. And going there 6:50, then I think almost 2.5 hour long film, 8 9 I'll get done, and then to come back that late night I'll reach by 11 12. So that is becoming a problem. So I'm hoping, because the film is getting such a good response, I hope they increase the shows and one we have nearby also. So I'll just hope for that. If not, then, or maybe they change the timing there, so I may go. If it's little early I can go there. I've heard a lot amazing stuff about it, so yeah. Watched Wade, though predictable, it's an emotional touching movie. Yep, I'll agree, predictable at many levels, but that emotion, it's so deep down in all of us Indians, especially because we believe in that, sacrificing yourself for the love and everything. But I even like the ending also. The whole goon arc in that I was not a big fan of. Super Mario is a big film, I guess, released this month. Yeah, this month, April. Ah, yes, April. I saw it right. Filmfare Worst Film 2022 winner Liger, 2023 winner Agent. Okay, got it. I got what you're trying to say there, Summer. Filmfare this time didn't cover, only because I was busy. I'm like let it be. I don't even know who won. Nothing. I didn't even look at it. Don't care. Check out Pranaya Villasam in Z5 starring Arjun Ashokan. Is it with Annaben? I have 3 films, Malayalam films to check out: Mahavirya, Rekha, and Thurumukam. I have this whiteboard. I keep noting down things. Nona, please recommend some feel-good movie, Malayalam movie. I think the chat will give you better. Feel-good Malayalam movie, Kumbalangi Nights. Great choice if you haven't seen it. Man, I hate this, man. When you get me on spot, no, my brain goes blank. Feel good. Come on, chat. I think you can do a better job. I suck at this. That's why I'm planning to, make videos or like this. 5, wholesome films to watch. 5 horror films, not horror, but thrillers to watch, something like that. So, Hridyam is really good option. Kumbalangi Nights, as I said. Bangalore Days also, yes. Bangalore Days. See, now it's all coming. Oh, Hridyam he watched, okay. Okay, anyway, let's begin, guys. We have low on time. It's quick, not much to talk about today. But anyways. The first film we're gonna talk about is Super Mario Bros. Movie, which has done $1 billion at the box office already, and it's still continuing. Yeah, man, what to say about this film? Like, it's okay. I love this. Someone said, someone asked, Have you seen the, talking about a film and they said, someone said I liked it and the other guy said, yeah, I saw it. I think it was Jabby, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so that's basically it. I just saw it and it was watchable. That's the basic thing I can say. It is so dumbed down. It is so like there's nothing, there's no tension, there's just so plain bad. Not I'll not use the word bad. It's just plain simple. It just, this happens and this happens and they do this and it's all fun looking, amazing visuals, and it's, yeah, tata bye bye. Like nothing, there's nothing more to it. It's like, basicness. If you just tick mark everything you want in a film and then bye bye tata. So that's what this film is. And yeah, it did $1 billion of this year. I think the first film of this year to do that. Last year I think it was Top Gun Maverick. People are still suggesting Home is good. Yeah, please suggest some feel good movies. It's all been popular ones. I've seen all the popular ones. Okay, I need to do a deep dive of what all I have seen. You always find in the description, if you go down you can find my playlist, and maybe just from the thumbnail of those videos, if I'm here, that means a wholesome good movie. But if that's too much work, I'll definitely make a video talking about my top 5 or something. All right, but yeah, anyone saw Mario Brothers? Thuramagam is also 3 hours long. Are you a fan of 3 hour long movies? See, there are two ways to answer this question. 3 hour long films, it should be fine, right? A film could be any length and it should just, engross you for the how much long it is. Triple R is 3 hours, more than 3 hours, 3 hours 5 minutes. I have watched it multiple times, so I should like 3 hour films. But in today's day and age, just looking at if a film is 3 hour long and if you haven't not seen it, especially on OTT, it's very hard to choose. I don't know why. It just like 3 hours. I don't know. Maybe I should watch something which is smaller. It's like the commitment of giving in 3 hours. It's really hard. And I've been struggling a lot watching films. I'll talk about that later. But a lot going on in life. So it's just daunting task. Just like, oh my god, it's a 3 hour long film. And I think Thuramugam is 3 hours 15 minutes, if I'm not wrong. It just, my god, 3 hours, that just takes you back. But again, there should not be a limit to how long the movie is. Whatever you need your time to tell a story. And yeah, that's the thing. But I'll definitely check it out. Let's see what happens. But that's the state I'm in. Of course, ideally, you're a cinephile, you love films, doesn't really matter, watch anything. I'm yet to watch that a hero movie, right? And one more Japanese movie, right? Red Car something, which was really talked about. Even Bardoj Rangan talked about it. I forgot that movie. I wanted to watch that. That's also 3 hour long film. It's like Driver? No. It was in Oscars last year's, I guess. They are in a car. The whole film is they are in the car, red car. Let me know the name. Hey, Shelly Lee, thank you for the super chat. Super Mario movie, dumb and freaking hell. Yeah, that's one way to put it. It's a dumb film, but it's still like it's. I think it's all the nostalgia. I think most of us, who go into theaters watch the movie, they're like, oh, I've played this game. In my childhood, let's go watch this. And there are so many these nostalgic points throughout, with the music, with the sound effects, with the characters. Sometimes it becomes like him doing a level, so it's just all of that, and you enjoy that. Oh, that's something I remember, and yeah, the movie passes on and it's over by the end. So yeah, that's pretty much this movie. Charlie is a great wholesome movie. I've watched Super Mario Bros. Okay. Drive My Car. Thank you guys. Sisu is a good action movie. I saw last month in theaters. Yes, heard good stuff about it. Definitely check it out on OTT. Super Mario Bros was average, but had some enjoyable moments. Yeah. Mario for West, even for some of us, is like PS for uncles and aunties in Tamil Nadu. Nice one. And yeah, man, like there was a time where even the ticket prices were not really high. Even at least the day shows were not that expensive, and I would often go to theaters to watch films. But recently, like even day shows are 250, 300 kind of. I'm like, okay, sorry, I'm not gonna watch every film in theaters. I really should. I should, but nah. I'm not paying 300 every time I go to a movie. So yeah, it's been little hard. That's why also the reason not watching a lot of films. But all right, moving on. Your list time. Selfie. Saw it with family on OTT. It's on Hotstar. It's an official remake of Driving License from Malayalam. And I think if I'm not wrong, I remember in my Driving License review, I said that this is a film that can be remade. It because it each film will depend on the industry it's talking about, because even that one is talking about Malayalam industry, this one Bollywood, so they talk about Bollywood industry, and there was so much scope to do a commentary, social commentary on what happens in Bollywood and all the things and the star and everything, and the fandom, how fans react to what the star does, and the news, how news treats it, everything. And the news part, they tried to make as much comedy as possible, which was very obvious. But the Bollywood part, nothing. I was so disappointed that they had such a good, what do you say, such a good like opportunity to delve into something and make commentary about yourself and the working of the industry and everything, and they do nothing. And if you want a comparison of Selfie and Driving License, you can let me know in the chat. But yeah, I was really disappointed. Like, Driving License is an okay film. There were some issues I had. For me, I think it was not very relevant, because some of the jokes I remember we watched it on Discord and people were saying this is the joke, this is the joke, the context of it. And this one watching, they just nah. First of all, the whole concept of this film is very absurd. That a star, this misunderstanding happens with his own fan, and then that leads to them going against each other just to get a driving license. That is an absurd thing. So what Malayalam film does is that it takes an absurd element, but it treats it that it has happened in a real world, in a real setting. It's very much, it feels as if in reality it happened. It would be absurd, but it's interesting. But what this one does, the Hindi one, they just make it outlandish. They make the world, the characters over the top, outlandish, and it just you cannot have both things like that. Same thing. It doesn't really match. And the way it's shot, it's so filmy. It is so filmy, and yeah, the characters, the dialogues, the settings, the design, set design, like nothing really works for me, and it just flat. Like, I think I was so bored watching it. Just an hour into it, I was like, so there's nothing in it. I remember I was really laughing and cracking in the original, even if I didn't know the context. So this one definitely disappointed me. Arsh Jha feels the same. Was disappointing. So Mari Bose was average but had some enjoyable moments. Okay, I read that. Air is a good movie. Air is coming out in May, right? On 12th, I guess. I'm really looking forward to it. Love Ben Affleck. Selfie was, I think it was average and the action series felt tiring. Okay. Why do you think PS2 collection less than PS1? Because I think the first one had this big appeal. Oh, it's a big Tamil film coming out, it's like Tamil Nadu's Tamil film industry's answer to Bahubali, kind of. That was the image it had, and I think that's why people just rushed to it and oh my god, and of course the film did really well, because I think mostly it did well in South and especially in Tamil Nadu. That's where they did, and even internationally they did really well. And the second one, there was no such competition also from any other film, and people who didn't like it, they were not very interested. They knew they'll not understand or whatever. And I think that's why they didn't do much publicity in Hindi. They knew it's not gonna really work. It's not like KGF or Bahubali 2, which just surpasses the first one, because it's very different kind of story. So I guess that's some reason, and maybe people may be taking their time. Yeah, we can go and watch it. It's not oh my god. And because again, it's not really about twists and turns. It's not like you'll get spoiled. It's like experiencing it. I think if it was like a KGF, right? KGF 2 especially, you want to know what's gonna happen. Oh my god, there's post-credit scene. At the end what happens. There's so much curiosity that you want to know, that you want to go in theaters first day, first show, whatever. The most faster you can go. I think for PS2, the people are gonna take their time, enjoy the film. I think it will At certain point I hope it reaches that level, but yeah, it's not gonna surpass it, like how Bahubali 2 or KGF 2 did compared to the first parts. I don't know why, but nowadays when I watch a Bollywood trailer and the colors are bright and not so interested in watch it, it makes look celebrated even though story is interesting. Yeah, sometimes I think visuals matter a lot. You want something different. Suddenly, sometimes you don't care about what the trailer is showing story wise. You just like it just looks so again and repetitive. You have seen it so many millions of times. You're just not interested at all. Addition of intro songs and over the top moments never worked for Selfie to reach below average. To beyond, yeah, true. Uh, oh, what? When did this happen? Is it the same thing? This is weird. Anyways, thank you for saying that. I watched the Kera story. I kind of wish I did not. Yeah, I think for that movie, like some people I follow their views about films and all, they outright said it's not. It's just whatever. I'll not use the P word. I didn't even see the trailer for it. Leaving storytelling aside, PS is the most pleasing movie. Usually, cinematography is the hero of the film. Yep, I'll agree. All right, moving on. Honor Society. Now, don't judge me. The reason for me was the people in the poster, both of them, not just one person. And if you don't know the actress, she was in all the three Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland one. She was the Ned's friend. Yeah, and she was also in this East. What was that show with Kate Winslet? Mayor Town. No, Mayor of Easttown. Mayor of Easttown. She was in that too, and this guy from Stranger Things. So I saw that smiley, Nand Kumar. I saw that. So yeah, when I remember seeing the trailer a long time back, last year I think the film came out, and really interesting trailer. It looked cool. Kind felt like a typical rom com teenage film, and I'm into those films. It's fun, interesting to watch. But yeah, so this time I saw it, I was like, I was feeling that need to watch something like this, just cool, something normal, and I put it on. It's not available on any OTT, so you need to find your other ways. But yeah, man, I actually ended up really enjoying the film. And it's like I think the film subverts your expectation. You feel it's gonna get into the rom-com territory and it's all about that. It's actually not. It takes some twist, and not twist like oh my god kind of twist, like oh shit, that's what they are trying to say from the film. And it's a very interesting story. And the main character Honor, her name is Honor in the film. I don't know if you can see the, can you? No, her name is Honor in the film. This is better. So it's basically she talks to the camera. She's breaking the fourth wall, talking to the audience, and she's like a topper in a class, and she wants to be topper so she can get to better college. That's how their system works in US. So, and there are three other people who are in the lead to take who becomes first among them will go to that college of their choice. Basically, that's the basic simplification of what really happens. And so she just tries to sabotage everyone, not like sabotage destroy them or ruin their lives. It just then distract them with different things and something which they themselves like. And through that journey, she goes through a journey, and he meets this guy, and this guy is also one of the topper, and she tries to take him down in some way. But and then she also learns a lesson. She goes through a transformation, and that's a really cool story. I liked it. It was fun to watch. Yeah, other reasons also, but anyways. I'm gonna watch him if stings again the never. I'm gonna watch him if he sings again. The never ending story. I didn't get that comment. Did you watch the trailer? No, not yet actually. I saw the teaser if I'm not wrong. I've not seen the trailer. Sometimes you just from the look of it, As someone said, right, the visuals look all that. Just from the look on what the story, there's so many police stories now. Netflix just comes out every month. There's one movie show or something like that. It's just really just too much content coming out. It really just you just don't feel interested anymore unless it's something really special or cool. All right, moving on. I'm kind of skeptical. See, in a 4 week span, we will get Jawan, Salar, and Leo. Whoa. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, moving on to Ayothi, the Tamil film. And some context for this film is that people told, I got a lot of comments every on social media everywhere. This is one of the best Tamil film of the year. So I had this expectation. You should not have expectations, but everyone said it's a best film, best film. I'm like, okay, what is this film? And I watched this film, and within first 10-20 minutes, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be a task to complete this film because I just found it too cringeworthy. Nothing, maybe people liked it. Maybe it didn't work for me, but the acting, the staging, nothing, the storytelling, everything was not working for me. But I still, kept watching. I'm like, okay, let's see what is this, what is this. And at the end, I would say, after coming to the film, it's based on true events if you read it. And I think this true events, the story is worth telling. That story is so incredible. It talks about so many things. Hope if they haven't changed anything, considering everything I saw in the movie kind of happened in some way or the form, maybe not that dramatically. But just, going through, if someone, I don't want to give spoilers, but an incident happens in the film, and that leads to different things, and how someone, so we have characters from, I think, UP, who come to Tamil Nadu, Rameshwaran, and from there they have to go back because one of their someone suffers something and they have to go back with that body. So what all goes behind that, how you cannot, how can you take it in a plane, what all the procedures, it's just, oh my god. And then it comes in faith, comes humanity. So there's so much elements to tell a really interesting and compelling story, but I was not at all fan of the execution. It was just trying to be too melodramatic, pushing those buttons to make you cry at this point, putting so much music, the performances. There was some more unnecessary, there's a song sequence which is like starts with a funny scene in the middle of the film. Like why there's a need for this? It's such a compelling story you have, why are you adding this unnecessary sequences? Then the hero's entry, suddenly first we start with this family in UP, then we cut to this hero just running after some goons, and the execution of that scene is so horrible. You can tell they are not running, they are just going slowly so the hero can catch them and beat them up. The whole sequence didn't make any sense, and then the hero beats them up and then they walk away. Cut back to the family in UP again. I'm like, what was that point of that scene? You established nothing there. So it just didn't work for me. But yeah, the story was interesting, story was good. Yeah, but that's it. It was not cinematically good. It was important politically. If the movie is being skeptical about a particular party's agenda, it will be calibrated just like the Kerala story. No, again, I'm confused with what are you talking about here? Police station song was unnecessary. Yeah, that whole song, and before that, the whole comedy scene with that one of the inmate and everything. I thought about watching it. Now I don't think I will. Yeah, I don't like it when because of me someone not watching a movie. I don't know, yeah. Maybe it works for you, but for me, just there's so many things. When you watch so many movies, you understand what goes behind making a film, the process and everything. I can pinpoint what is the issue in this scene, what's the issue in this scene, why it's not working, and suddenly you just take a seat back and you are not into the film. It doesn't really work for you, and that's for me was Ayothi. Moving on to the points table of IPL. Saw a lot of IPL also. In our society, we like me and few fellow people, we actually organized a IPL kind of underarm bowling small box cricket kind of event. It was a 2-day event. We got everyone jerseys, and we had owners. We did an auction. That's why, a lot of time went into, doing that through the month. That's why I didn't watch a lot many things. So that was fun 2 day event we had. And my team unfortunately was out of the tournament on the first day itself, but I was doing the commentary, I was doing the scoring. There's a great app called Stumps to do that. If you do organize such event like that, you can use it. Stumps, STUMBPS, Stumps. That's a really cool app. And there, you can have every player's statistics of the tournament, who scored the most runs, most wickets, everything. They give you graphs and all of that stuff. It's a really cool app. And yeah, so that was really fun. Doing all that, and it was an enjoyable social event. We also had an after party. It was really fun. So I really enjoyed. But yeah, IPL, I was going to just show the points table right now. I don't know today's match, what's happening. This is, I think, till the afternoon match when GT won. Waiting for LSGN versus RCB in eliminator. Yeah, man, I hope. That was an epic moment. That was fun. Oh my god, that was really fun. Not a like advocate of, these things should happen, but that was really fun. No, mine and yours opinion matches a lot. Oh, that's great. Ash. Mumbai Indians broke me. Yeah, man. I'm always a CSK fan. But Mumbai is not doing that well. So I'll say GT, I think, is gonna qualify easily. I think Chennai will also do it. I think, but then we have a big, like, see the points. This is, I think, one of the best IPLs where all the teams are like, even Hyderabad may make it. They are low points. They have 5 matches. They win all 5. They still get to 16 points. So maybe they make it, with net run rate. So at this point, the whole tournament is open. I think GT makes it. Then 3 spots are left. Chennai, I think, 1-2 wins more and it's done for Chennai. Also, they'll make it. And I think after that, it's open. It's an open thing. You can fight out anyone. Even the last day, we get to see who really wins. So yeah, it's a fun tournament this time. Really fun following it. So yeah, even IPL started post-credit scenes. That's an amazing comment, Samar. Yes, they did. That was so fun. They mostly like cut away. I think on TV, people said they cut away. On Geo Cinemas, they were actually showing the whole thing. And I think on Twitter, it was out there, and the next day, they took out all the videos, of that thing. So yeah, but it was fun seeing all those stuff. But who you guys support, Virat or Gambhir? Who was right? Who was wrong? I'm sure most people will say Virat was right. All right. Let's move on. Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3. Again, this is a film that came out just now in May, but still included it. And yeah, it was, great comeback from, what do you say, Marvel. Gambhir is right, okay. Interesting. Virat, okay. But Guardians was fun, but I think I just found it very one-time watch. It didn't really just had a big impact. Oh my god, I love this film and watch it again. I was like, fine. Last movie there, cool, fine, bye bye, tata. So it didn't just had any big impact on me. It was fine. There's a lot of cool stuff in the film. Really good film, I would say. It's not really actually a bad film. It's a good film, but yeah, it didn't matter to me. It didn't have any impact on me. So yeah, that was it. But we'll talk about more about Guardians of the Galaxy in the stream, which we are doing a spoiler discussion on the other channel, Indian Geek Society. The moment the stream ends, you can directly click and join us over there. So I hope you join, because there's a lot to talk about, because most people on that panel loved it. I'm the only one who didn't. So it'll be fun to discuss all of that. So do join us for the Guardian stream, guys. I lost hope in Marvel, and now that's it. Good, I'll watch it next week. Yeah, I think that's a big reason. I'm considering, is it like the film is so good, or is it just it's a good film after so long? What's the thing here? I'm skipping Guardians of the Galaxy. I've actually heard a lot of people saying that, so that's actually something. I think that's the fatigue coming in now. I think Marvel has finally lost their fan base or loyalty people had, that they have to go and watch a Marvel film. I think now they have lost it. But guys, do join us over Indian Geek Society. The moment stream ends, you can click and join us over there. It'll be cool, fun discussion. There will be a fight. You can expect a fight, absolutely. Again, if you enjoyed, do like, share, subscribe, follow for more stuff, and I'll see you next time. do join us for the stream.